I made a tough decision to study Swedish language despite living in Finland. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking in once again. This is Nurse Rhoda, your polyglot nurse. So yes, I've been living in Finland for a couple of years now, and immediately I moved to Finland as a foreigner, I had to immediately make a tough decision. That is to decide on which language I was going to study, either Finnish or Swedish. So in this video, I'll be telling you the reasons why I decided at the end of the day to choose Swedish language first over Finnish. One of the reasons why I decided to study the Swedish language when I moved to Finland was because Finland has two official languages, Finnish and Swedish. There are a lot more reasons. So despite the fact that Swedish is spoken by a lesser population in Finland compared to Finnish, I still had to make the decision to study Swedish language. This is because of the following reason. Firstly, because Swedish is widely spoken. Now, I understood that Swedish language is not only limited to Finland alone, but it is spoken in Sweden, and the knowledge in Swedish language also helps in Sweden and also other Scandinavian countries. So me being able to learn the Swedish language also gave me access to also explore other cultures, for example, the original Swedish culture and a lot more. The second reason why I decided to study the Swedish language over Finnish language was because Swedish language is way easier to study. That is for people whose first language or whose native language is English. So this is because, for example, there are so many words in the Swedish language that is quite similar to that of English. So it's very easier to assimilate and become acquainted with the Swedish language. Say, for example, in Swedish we say "good morgon," and in English we say "good morning." In Swedish we say "hur mår du," and in English we say "how are you." So you can see how a lot of the things are quite similar. Even the days of the week are quite similar. So it was very easy for me to not actually stress so much while learning this language. Moreover, a great command, or if you have a strong command in the Swedish language, it opens you up to a lot of other opportunities. For example, career, it gives you a professional edge in case you want to delve into other professions such as design, such as sustainability, healthcare, and a lot more. You get that access. For example, you are not limited to only working in Finland, but you can also work in Sweden. You can also be able to understand other Scandinavian languages, for example, like Norwegian and Danish. So having this command in Swedish language or understanding the Swedish language gives you a wide variety, and you are not limited at all. So these are the reasons that influenced my decision to study the Swedish language first over Finnish language. I'm not saying that I didn't study the Finnish language at all. Another reason why I decided to study the Swedish language was because knowing fully well that living in Finland, of course, I have to learn the Finnish language because it is the main language of the country. However, adding to it the Swedish language also gave me that opportunity to save time, because as a polyglot, I enjoy learning a lot of different languages. So me being able to learn Finnish and Swedish at the same time kind of saved my time, because of course Finnish language is not very familiar to me compared to Swedish language. So whenever I have challenges, maybe you get stuck with the Finnish language and feeling discouraged, I will always turn back to the Swedish language, and it will give me that encouragement, and that sense of progress, and I will continue learning the languages. So yes, by the time I was 2 years in Finland, I was able to speak already Finnish and Swedish language. So these are my reasons of why, despite living in Finland, I decided to learn the Swedish language. I hope this video helped you, or this video sparked something in you. Please make sure to subscribe, put your comments in the comment section below. Ask questions if you want, and I'll be very glad to answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end, and I'll see you in my next one. Hey do!